The Three Little Pigs. A tale of hard work and smart choices. Once upon a time, in a peaceful meadow, there lived three little pigs named Percy, Penny, and Pip. They were brothers and sisters, and though they loved each other very much, they had very different ideas about how to live their lives. One sunny morning, their mother called them together and said, "My dear little pigs, it's time for you to go out into the world and build homes of your own. But remember, hard work and smart choices will keep you safe." The three little pigs hugged their mother goodbye and set off into the world. Each of them decided to build a house, but they each had their own way of doing it. Percy's straw house. Percy, the youngest pig, was playful and carefree. He didn't want to spend too much time building his house. He found a pile of straw and thought, "This will be quick and easy." In no time at all, he built a straw house. It wobbled in the wind, but Percy didn't mind. "It's good enough for me," he said, and he spent the rest of the day playing in the meadow. Penny's stick house. Penny, the middle pig, was a little more careful than Percy, but she still wanted to finish her house quickly. She found some sticks and thought, "This will be stronger than straw." She built a stick house in just a few hours. It was sturdier than Percy's straw house, but it still creaked and swayed. "It's good enough for me," she said, and she went inside to take a nap. Pip's brick house. Pip, the oldest pig, was hardworking and thoughtful. He knew that building a strong house would take time and effort, but he wanted to make sure it would last. He gathered bricks and mortar and spent days carefully building his house. It was strong, solid, and didn't wobble or creak at all. "This will keep us safe," Pip said proudly. One day, a big bad wolf came to the meadow. He was hungry and looking for a snack. He saw Percy's straw house and knocked on the door. Little pig, let me in." The wolf growled. "Not by the hair on my chinny chin," Percy replied. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," the wolf said, and with one big huff and puff, the straw house fell apart. Percy ran as fast as he could to Penny's stick house. The wolf followed Percy to Penny's house. Little pigs, let me in," the wolf growled. "Not by the hairs on our chinny chins," Percy and Penny replied. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," the wolf said. He huffed and puffed, and the stick house came crashing down. Percy and Penny went to Pip's brick house. The wolf followed them to Pip's house. Little pigs, let me in," the wolf growled. "Not by the hairs on our chinny chins," all three pigs replied. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," the wolf said. He huffed and puffed, but the brick house didn't budge. He tried again and again, but the house was too strong. Frustrated, the wolf climbed onto the roof and tried to sneak down the chimney. But Pip had been smart. He had a pot of boiling water waiting in the fireplace. The wolf slid down the chimney and landed right in the pot. With a yelp, he jumped out and ran away, never to bother the three little pigs again. The moral of the story. The three little pigs learned an important lesson. Hard work and smart choices pay off. Percy and Penny realized that taking shortcuts might seem easier at first, but it's better to put in the effort to build something strong and lasting. Pip's brick house kept them all safe, and from that day on, they all worked together to make sure their homes were strong and secure. The end.